Good morning, everybody. It's Jody here from The 7 Effect, one of your co-founders. And I wanted to let you know that today is a very exciting day. It's the rise of the high-value humans. So today, for the first time ever, I'm actually hosting a lunch and learn, and it's all about how to actually unpack and define your value, the gold that exists within you. I think right now is a really important time that we all understand where our value lives, how to define our value, how to deliver our value, and how to actually develop a sense of deep confidence in our ability to succeed no matter what the situations are. So in the High Value Human Lunch and Learn, there's a few really cool things that I'm going to be sharing with you. It is on today. I know lots of you have already registered. We've got like over 130 people enrolled to join me for the webinar. So that's pretty cool. But if you want to grab a spot, there's still time. It's midday Adelaide today. That's about 12:30 for most other states, and I think it's about 10:30 for Western Australia. But here's what we're going to be talking about. So in the High Value Human Masterclass, firstly, I'm going to walk you through the High Value Human Matrix. And we're going to identify which of the quadrants you are operating from right now and what you need to do to shift and get in the space of being a truly high value human. The other thing that we're going to talk about is, well, how do you define your own unique value? How do we unlock that potential? And how do you deliver that in a way that others also see the value in it too? So hint, hint, we're going to be looking at the hero's journey and how that relates to your own journey through life. It's really cool stuff. The other thing that we're going to be looking at is a really cool psychological model, which is all around how to master the art of constructive communication. This is a really powerful, cool model. I teach this live in my workshops in the corporate world, as well as in our Ultimate Life Planning workshop. And it blows people's minds because straight away, we get really good insight into why we do the things we do, where humans can be operating from, and as well, what are the strategic shifts that we need to make if we want to get out of a space of fear and defensiveness. So it's very, very cool. For those of you that are just joining, I'm just letting you know that today is the day. If you are watching, by the way, do say hello. Today is the day that we go live and we begin the rise of the high value human movement. So lunch and learn, 12 midday, totally free online event. You can join me from anywhere in the world. If you can't make the live, do register anyway and we'll send you a replay. If you have any questions, be sure to pop them in the comments, and I'll be free to. I'll be answering those for you right away. What else was I going to say? I will put a link to the registration page in the comments once I've finished this video, so you can jump onto that as well. But so here's what we're going to be talking about: the High Value Human Matrix. Hello, how are you, Diana? Lovely to see you here. Oh, from Florida. How cool is that? Now, Diana, I'd love to know, what time is it where you are right now? It's probably, because it's Thursday here in Australia. I'm in Adelaide, so it might be Wednesday for you, I'm wondering. So if you're around in a couple of hours, Diana, we've got an amazing online workshop I'm doing. It's called The Rise of the High Value Humans. I'm going to be teaching you how to determine where you sit on the high value human matrix. We're going to be talking about how to actually unlock and define your own authentic, innate value, which is a very cool process to do. We're going to be looking at the hero's journey and how that relates to your own journey through life. I'm going to be teaching you a psychological model that helps you become a master communicator and navigate through even the most trickiest of conversations in a really constructive way. And then finally, the most important thing, Diana says it is 7:36 p.m. Wednesday, I'm guessing it's the day before. Hey Joe, how are you? Oh, you're enrolled. I saw your name come through. I look forward to seeing you at the Lunch and Learn as well. And so the third thing that we're going to be doing is developing your own personal success system. Now, this one thing is honestly the most valuable asset that you can have. so many people who are incredibly successful think that they get there just from doing what they're doing. In fact, most of us are unconscious about what we're doing 98% of the time. Yes, today is Wednesday for you. I thought so. I've spent some time in Florida. I love it over there. Miami is one of my favorite places, actually. And I remember always being a day behind of the folks back here in Australia. So yes, talking about your success system, it's one of the most valuable assets you can possibly own. And most of us have no idea what that actually is. And here's the beautiful thing. If you're a leader, it's once you have your own personal success system mapped out, you become a much more effective leader and your value is able to be delivered even when you're not in the room. If you're a business owner, that success system is a way that you can operate and have the business run without you being there. And if you're someone who actually wants to start a business, your success system, your personal success system, is actually your ticket to freedom. So it's really cool stuff. I'm super excited to share this with you. It's on today in a couple of hours, so I'll post the link below. Thank you so much, Diana, for joining me all the way from the US. Thank you, Joe, for being here as well. I'm really excited that you're going to be joining me for the High-Value Human Masterclass. Diana, if you want to jump on board, I'll pop the link below. In fact, I can probably even put it in the chat as we're talking. You know, that is a thing that I can actually do, I reckon. Let's test it, shall we? So I'm just going to go to my Kajabi pages, which is where we run our back end of our business. So we have a business system called Kajabi, which I love, and I can copy the link here, copy, and if I add this in the comments, boom, look at that. I think it might have worked. It did. Look at that. I can do it while I'm live as well. How cool is that? Learning all the time, aren't we? All right. Well, I've got a meeting now with a guy called Jorge who's doing the back end systems engineering of the 7 Effect. Lots of big stuff happening in the back end, behind the scenes, new website, new free resources, new cool stuff, all coming your way, which I'm super excited to announce. But remember, ta-da! This starts very soon. So when you register, you'll get an email to say download your workbook. You'll also get a link to join me on the Zoom webinar. And I'm really excited to share this content with you. It's going to be 90 minutes of epic learning, and it's going to help you really unpack what is it, what is your gold that you can deliver in the world, and how can you position yourself so that you will always land on your feet, so you can be the asset in any situation. Win dream jobs, lead teams with ease, or even create your own job and become a freelancer, a coach, or a consultant. It's great content for anyone and everyone who's interested in being a force for good and living a life filled with success and ease. That's the key thing there. Success with ease. All right, that's it from me. Thanks so much for watching live. And if you're catching the replay, make sure you click the link and register. I'll see you lunchtime for the High Value Human Masterclass. Have a beautiful morning, everyone. See ya.